Hey guys, how are you? Today we are going to learn how to take different important facts. Important facts into a summary. We are going to. I'm using an old notebook because I don't have pages in my notebook anymore. This is a university notebook, but as much as I try to find pages that are clean, I couldn't. So I'm gonna use a page that I could find. Let's see. Nah, this one doesn't look that bad. So today is Monday the 7th. And today I'm going to explain you what you are going to do in your exam, because this is something that you have done before. We discussed it the other day in the video. So what I want you to do is that you have to be able to take different important facts into one document. So I'm going to use this small book as an example. Obviously this book has, okay, this page doesn't have any picture. So remember, from every page that we read in the book, we are going to make one paragraph, one important fact from every page. So I'm going to read you, this is just an example. You have to do it with your book. So let's say, for an example, and let's imagine that we just started reading a chapter and maybe we didn't read the chapter before, so we kind of lost. So it says in here, after a while he said, "That's enough, sticks. Now I want leaves and feathers and things like that to make inside nice and soft." They're making something. The building of the nest, they're making a nest, went on and on. It took a long time, but at last it was finished. "Try it," said Mr. Gregg, hopping back. He was very pleased with his work. "Oh, isn't it lovely?" cried Mrs. Gregg, going into it and sitting down. "I feel I might lay an egg in any moment." So maybe they birds. The others all got in beside her. "How warm it is," said William. "And what fun to be living so high up," said Philip. "We may be small, but nobody can hurt us up here." "But what about food?" said Mr. Gregg. "We haven't had a thing to eat all day." "That's right," Mr. Gregg said. "So we will now fly back to the house and go in by an open window and get the tin of biscuits." This book is British, so biscuits is cookies. When the dogs aren't looking. So these birds are going to get into the house, and the house belongs to the dogs, and they're going to steal cookies from them. "Oh, we will be pecked to bits by those dirty gray dogs," cried Mrs. Gregg. "We shall be very careful, my love," said Mr. Gregg, and off they went. But when they got to the house, they found all the windows and door closed. There was no way in. So as you can see in here, I read the whole page. So now I have to make an important fact from it. So my important fact could be, they were making an egg. Oh, I forgot something from page. Remember, page references, because if in your exam you don't write the page references, then I'm not gonna know that you were doing it in order as was taught. So they were making a nest. I'm sorry, I wrote an egg. A nest, and they were hungry. Okay, it's maybe we can write it in the next page, but so far it's kind of like irrelevant if we write that they were trying to steal food from the dogs, but we could, so we're gonna write it. If some of you like really long important facts, you can. They were trying to steal food from the dogs. Okay, so as you can see in here, for this important fact is we took a lot of pages, because this page has a lot of words, and we made it into something small. Now, how do I take this into a summary? I have to put all the different ideas together. So I'm gonna find another page, and I find this page. Okay, and it says in there, just look at that beastly duck cooking at my stove, cried Mrs. Gregg as she flew past the kitchen window. How dare she? And look at that one holding my lovely gun, shouted Mr. Gregg. They had a gun. One of them is lying up in my bed, yelled William, looking in top of a window. So the people that were making the nest were looking at their house, and the dogs were living in their house. And one of them is playing with my electric train, cried Philip. Oh dear, said Mr. Gregg. They have taken over our whole house. We shall never get it back. And what are we going to eat? So, now, I'm going to write in there. From page 36, 37, because I took 2 pages because this book has pictures. Obviously, the book we are reading has not. The dogs took over the house and the Greggs were worried. So, how do I take this into a summary? It's a matter of putting the ideas together and adding or taking words. So I'm going to read both ideas. I'm going to do it with 2 ideas and then you're going to apply it at home. They were making nests and they were hungry. They were trying to steal food from the dogs. That was 1 page. This one. And now this. The dogs took over the house and the Greggs were worried. So how do I put those 2 ideas together in a summary? I can write, the Greggs were not in their house. They were living in a nest. And they were trying to take food from the dogs. But the dogs were living in their house. And that made the Gregg family very worried. So I made a story of 2 things that were not relative before. These 2 things were not something together. But now they will be. Because I'm going to rewrite them. I'm going to tell them with different words. So I can make a story of it. Not facts that are not related. Something that is all together and is a whole idea. So that is what you will do. That is part of your exam. You're going to have to read a chapter by yourself, and I'm going to tell you how many important facts, at least minimum, you have to take from that chapter, and then you're going to have to send me in your exam 2 documents, the important facts, and then a page with a summary. It's going to depend on you if you want to make it short or long. But remember, the shorter that it is, the less points that I can give you, because it's easier for me to give you a lot of points if you write enough. If the information and the work that you are doing doesn't fulfill the requirement for a 6th grade, it's going to be really difficult for me to help you. Okay, so remember, your important facts should be full with details and important things of the story. If I give you an important fact and if you tell me something that is particular from the chapter but not the real important fact, then you're breaking the rules and I'm not going to accept it. And in your exam, I'm going to have to take points off. This is not your classworks anymore. In your classworks, you can resend it and resend it and resend. This is your exam. Once you send it, I'm going to check it. I'm going to warn you over here. If you don't send it the day of the exam, it's going to cost half of the points. If I have to text you to ask you where is it, I do not understand an excuse in the day of the exam. I need those pages uploaded. You're going to have an hour to make your exam. From the moment you open it, you can take your time to make it, but I need those pages uploaded. If you don't, I'm not going to even ask you for it. That's your work. I'm not going to tell you, Marisa, what happened with the important facts in the summary? You didn't do it, you didn't do it. I'm going to inform you later that you didn't do it, but not for you to send it to me. Not sent, not sent. Let's be responsible. Let's prepare for 7th grade. So you're going to have to upload those documents. This written in cursive very beautifully, amazingly gorgeous. And then the summary, beautiful and gorgeous, full with details, done by you, not by your brother, not by Google, because I take some of your of your homeworks and I put them in the Google Translator, and it directly translates it, so I can know you're cheating. So I'm gonna say it in Spanish so your brother and your mom can hear it, because I know you're cheating. Cuando usted usa el traductor para traducir su tarea, usted la escribe en español y usa el traductor y solo me copia y pega esa idea. El problema es que cuando yo lo regreso al traductor, lo traduce de una manera tan perfecta que me da a entender a mí que usted no hizo su tarea, porque en el nivel de inglés que están ustedes todavía hay algunas cosas en las que se equivocan. Si no, sacarían 100 en el examen de grammar, porque el presente, el pasado y el futuro lo escribirían perfecto. Pero como no hay ningún error, entonces yo reviso tareas anteriores de este alumno o alumna y yo me doy cuenta que está equivocado. Si yo descubro que mi examen tiene el traductor usado y que es perfecto, entonces yo voy a eliminar ese examen y yo le voy a hacer un examen oral. Y voy a llamarlo o llamarla por teléfono y le voy a decir: hola, Marisa, Juan. Fíjese que descubrí una anomalía en su examen. La plataforma tiene un asunto que se llama Check for Originality, que es cuando la plataforma identifica si hay anomalías, si hay palabras que se parecen, las revisa con internet y me dice a mí: este alumno no tiene un material original, lo copió de... Y a veces me manda el link de donde ustedes copian la tarea. Yo lo llamo y le digo: cuénteme de su historia en sus propias palabras. Si usted no me contesta, significa que usted copió de su hermano o de Google Translator su tarea. Pero si usted me contesta tranquilo, entonces yo digo: no, es que se avanzó en inglés de manera increíble. Pero están advertidos: no Google Translator y no su hermano, ni su tía, ni su tutor, ni nadie. Si usted hace trampa en mi examen, yo me voy a dar cuenta. Primero porque la plataforma me avisa, y después porque yo lo voy a revisar. Llevo siendo su maestro 3 años. Yo sé cómo escriben, entonces va a ser difícil que puedan pasar un documento que no es original de ustedes como algo de ustedes. So I'm warning you. Original documents, because as much as you're a student, I need to check your work. Something that is too perfect, why are you in this class anyway if you're that perfect? You're learning. If you're not making mistakes, you are not learning anything. So please be original, use your own words, use your own documents. Remember that you are taking all of these ideas into a summary, adding words or taking words, okay? We have done summaries before, but this is about you being able to put all of these different ideas into a summary, okay? And I need those documents on the day of the exam. I'm not gonna ask for them. If you didn't send it, you didn't send it. So you better check that you send them. So when you send them, just write in there: Mr. I just sent my document. So in the exam, you're gonna make the part of the exam that is in the platform, and then I'm gonna tell you, for the last part of the exam, read chapter something something and send me a document with the important facts and with the summary and a private message that says I sent the document. If you don't send me the message, that means that you didn't send it. And if you send me the message but there's nothing, there's nothing. So be very aware and careful in this exam, okay? We are getting to more difficult topics because it's almost third quarter. So let's practice with that. I know you can do it. Take the rest of the hour to practice, and I'll see you Wednesday. Yeah? Wait. I lost my schedule. Wait. It's because, okay, here. Yeah, because today is Monday. So I'll see you, I'll see you Wednesday on a live class to talk about your cumulatives. Okay? See you guys, have fun, and any question, just post it in the comments of the platform. Bye guys.